Hello everybody, Akio Cashin here. Welcome back to Space Marine 2, the operations. Make sure that private mode's on. Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna start doing these ones. The second row. And, yeah. Went to the thing to look at all the stuff for cosmetics and all that. I think we're gonna stick to the Power Fist. As much as I love the Power Sword, smacking a heretic is pretty fun. So yeah, I'm glad everybody is kind of enjoying the videos. God, I love how out of place I am still. Aurora is under attack. Traitors' forces have landed on Demirium en masse, and the Thousand Suns have established a warp beacon to call in reinforcements. Infiltrate the captured Ecclesiarchy? Okay. Compound and destroy the beacon. Yeah, love that everybody's been somewhat enjoying the Warhammer videos, as I can look at my phone and we are currently at the 72 subscribers mark, and people have been actually watching through these.
The Thousand Suns erected a warp beacon on Demirium. It is calling every warp fiend in the Immaterium to join the fight.
Aye.
The enemy seek to capture Project Aurora. We must not let them.
Yeah. That's kind of the main mission of what Titus and them are doing. Alright.
Sever the heretics portal and cut them off from reinforcement. Your success will decide whether this is a war of days or months. See it done.
Alright.
Vanquish the heretical curse who desecrated our dead.
Okay. Well, yeah. Glad to see everybody's liking it. Been a struggle trying to figure out what to really put up here. Which, hey, any games you want to see played, let me know. And, I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. Because, I mean, look, you all have a power with your voice as well. You can let me know, hey, can you play X game or whatever? Just so long as it is one punch within the constraints of being able to use it on console and such, because my laptop would explode trying to do much of anything else. If you want Warhammer stuff, I do have access to Deathwing on PlayStation, and I do have access to the Chaos Gate Demon Hunter game, where you it's more XCOM-y. So who knows? I can probably do some stuff for that. I'm just throwing out options. So let me know if there are any other things that you would rather see played. Just saying. Reinforcements summoned. What do you mean? Okay. Static Shock moveset looking person. Oh, God. That is probably one of my favorite ones. Like, yes, you will become the shield now. But the... Bro... I will say, he does not need to style like that. God. Yeah, he does not need to style like that, and I'm honestly debating, after I do a video and stuff, just kind of farming up a bunch of the XP on just replaying a bunch of these, just so then I can get a bunch of the cosmetics and stuff going, because this game is like, oh yeah, you need to do like X amount of operations or Eternal War stuff. Eternal War, I think, is the PvP stuff, which I think we're about to get more of shortly. I don't know when. I haven't looked at it. I just keep seeing things on recent posts of like, we're getting more. So yeah. Hopefully that'll be all Gucci. And hopefully we get more operations, because
Heretics blasted an entrance to the compound.
Because I will gladly play more operations. Or if they want to, I don't know, give main story DLC, that'd be cool too. That'd be really cool. Add a couple of weapons and stuff. one of the comments in one of my videos mentioned the Thunder Claws, and I was like, you know what? The Thunder Claws would be awesome. What would also be awesome, and that would work well for the Bulwark class, instead of the Power Sword, isn't there like a Force Mace or something? I know in Deathwing there's like a mace that's Force Mace, I believe, and it's really fun to use. Because you can also kind of Bulwark class in that game. One punch! God. But yeah. That's just kind of my thoughts on if you guys want to see anything else Warhammer related played. That's what I have current access to. If I can figure out, if my laptop could handle it, if I can figure out the first Space Marine game, because I do have access to that, I would just have to, I would have to get a whole second monitor in order to actually make that happen because of the whole, how the capture card works. Like, I'd have to HDMI to my TV with my laptop, and then HDMI the TV stuff into the actual capture card, to then for the other monitor. It's a whole shebang. Just because of how pass-through recording stuff works. Eey. No targets detected as it flashes red. Isn't that a reassuring thing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I at least know that there are people enjoying it, because I am seeing likes and some comments here and there, which, thank you. Thank you very much for those. The algorithm requires it. Because, like, yeah, watch time and clicking on it, that's good too, but engagement is also required. What is this? Oh, don't mind if I take this. You never know when something dastardly might happen. Like I'm not paying attention and I get got by something I should have dodged. Because, trust me, it happens. It definitely happens. Oh boy. Yeah. Hope everybody's 2025 is going alright so far. Oh.
But what of the scriptures?
I join the brother chaplain in meditation most days, though I do not claim to know them as well as he.
There are many hours in the day.
Of late, I spent much of my time in the apothecary, under construction.
I shall seek a cherub to recite them during your repose.
Get out of here, wizard. You dare interrupt our communications and talkings? Aw, you suck. I wanted to see if there was a unique one, man. Woo. There we go. Ow. Ow, will you? Where you at? Come here. Become shield. Man, I do kind of wish the AIs couldn't steal your stuff like that. Like, I know in multiplayer they would definitely do that, but I want to see the executions, man. I need to see if there's a unique one for the fist. Because there should be more than just the stabbing wizard with his own staff execution. Ugh. Enemy wave. And a loadout screen. Oh boy. Why are you... Why so high?
Magazine exhaust.
Oh, don't like the click.
Point of egress is blocked.
No. Oh, come on. Yeah, oh, no. Stinking teleporting nerd.
A dark path.
Give me your brains. Your juices. They invigorate. No. I love that one of those counters is just, I'm just gonna headbutt you now, and it's your own fault for being in this scenario. Oh, come on now. I I love the punch ones. Just any specific punch one and I'm pretty good. Yo! I love that you can do a drop attack. I just wish there were more instances where you can actually use it. There probably are on certain maps, like multiplayer maps probably have it, but I don't know. I also find it weird that the game never tutorialized you on, hey, you can do a drop attack. Something I just found interesting while going like, oh yeah, I can do this, and going, the game never told me about this. Okay. Because sometimes games don't like to tell you about mechanics they have for whatever reason. I've never agreed with never not telling you what to do, what you can do, more like. Because if there are options for doing things, the player should have full awareness of what to do. Because I can imagine the Thunder Hammer is super fun to do drop attacks with. Like, ah yes, two-handed big meaty swing onto ground. Possible big AoE. Don't mind me filling the time while I try to find ammunition boxes and possibly data slates? Or armory packets, because those are just chilling around here and there. You never know. Didn't go upstairs. Or did I? I don't know. I'm a directionally challenged human being, so ho 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 ho.
Demarium is the final resting place for heroes from across the eons, who served the Imperium with all of their being. Those venerated heroes interred on this tomb world battled for the Emperor in profligate storied campaigns. The patron of this hallowed repository is Saint Lankai. The relics that are housed within this most holy of the Ecclesiarchy's chapels are purified daily to ensure the undefiled sanctity of the interred paragons. None may disturb these honored remains. Their duty is done, and they now rest in the Emperor's peace. If one wishes to venerate these remains, permission must be sought from the Adeptus Ministorum representative.
Okay, okay. If anyone's wondering why I stopped talking for those, I don't know too much about the Warhammer lore. I really need to start doing more deep dives on it, but I don't have the time sometimes just to do those. So I sit and do the audio log listenings because those are lore, and sometimes people are very wanting to know it, so I be quiet for them. I also do it for the main mission too. Sorry, I was...
A fresh fusion core should suffice.
Fusion core? Are we in Fallout?
Gym servitors may have a replacement.
Didn't realize we were in Fallout trying to... You just popped out of nowhere? Okay. God. Ugh. It's so rude, aggressive. Hit 'em hard. Purging heresy with extreme prejudice.
Arrogance and ambition lead to downfall.
If only there was actual flesh in those suits of armors. From what I understand, they are just literal magic men in suits of armor. An Alphonse Elric, if you would. Only it's a lot of Alphonse Elrics. Elrics. Blah, blah, blah. Words. Sometimes they don't form properly. What the? And shockies, ammo box. Only reason I don't take shockies is because... God, shut up. Does he have a chainsaw arm?
Depleted fusion core. Keep looking.
Oh, a depleted fusion core, of course. What the? None of that. Shame on you. God, this bop. It's too fun. While I love the damage output and everything else about the Thunder Hammer, There's just something about being able to punch your enemies sometimes that is just like, yes, please. Gotta lay them big meaty claws on them. And then just eviscerate them. Oh, already need execution? You are donezo. Do I wish there were more with the Chaos Marines for their getting executed? Probably. I wouldn't mind an uppercut one. Like, that one's pretty good. But I would also appreciate just animate me uppercutting any enemy type in the game. And I think that would be a solid one for all of them. And it doesn't even have to be a unique uppercut. All you gotta do is just one uppercut animation and then just apply it to everything else. Majoris. Majoris mask. Oh my god, how did I miss? Scrub. No. No. No.
There must be something we are missing.
Bad heretic. No calling for allies. Yeah, that is a chainsaw on their arm. No. Will you? You ain't Goku. You ain't got an Ultra Instinct. Get out of here. Scrub. Bisected by the shield is pretty good, too. Armor boost, any random... Okay. They count this as a Majoris, but they are scrubs. Majoris means
Simple
big
services.
threat.
Lead us to an intact fusion core.
Fusion core here.
Oh, okay. Lead us to the thing. Found it.
Waste nothing, brothers.
Waste nothing. Every bullet battery capacity counts. Is there any data slate, servo skull? That'd be, you know, nope. Okay.
Fresh magazine in.
I prefer fresh magazine in than magazine in, magazine out. I just never understood that one. Like, why? God. Ugh. Evisceration of a body via punching will never not be like, yes, please. Neuron activation. Extremis. Nope. Who be an extremis? Oh, it's a Terminator.
Tossing crack.
Meat crack grenade. Scrub. Seriously. When it comes to the actual forces of this game,
Find no rest.
the heretics are not that strong. Like, the Thousand Suns heretic forces just seem not that good. Compared to the Tyranids, of which I have more of a problem fighting, they are not a problem, and unfortunately. Which makes me upset, because the Chaos forces of the last game were really formidable. And I was like, bro, these are a problem. But these ones, I'm like, they're here, I guess. Like, sure, every now and then I'm like, it was a little rough, but Tyranids are way more difficult to deal with than these guys. And I'm sure there's probably a unit model that's just not in the game that would make it way harder to deal with, but oh well, they're not in the game at the moment.
I have restored power to the console.
That's just my take, though.
Import request.
Input request. Open
I want you
salami.
to open this door
Oh.
now.
Consecration seals in place. Breach of seals granted only in the event of reinterment. Authorization necessary. I, Captain Akaran, authorize the reinterment of the honored dead off-world. Authorization confirmed. Captain Akaran. Dispatching attendant to locate the remains.
I will do so in just a second. Oh, I have to. It's an escort mission. It's an escort mission.
This one happens when you don't like, comment, subscribe.